Commander Vexthala adjusted the neural interface connecting her consciousness to the exploration vessel Nebular Dawn. 500 millennia had passed since the mysterious vanishing of Earth's dominant species, and the Corvani Collective had finally deemed it safe to investigate the blue world that had once teemed with primitive life. The approach had been cautious. Long-range sensors detected no electromagnetic signatures, no radio chatter, no signs of technological civilization. Earth appeared to be nothing more than a garden world reclaimed by nature. Its cities crumbled to dust, its monuments swallowed by millennia of vegetation and erosion. Preliminary scans complete, reported Navigation Officer Zefik, his crystalline exoskeleton reflecting the bridge's soft bioluminescent glow. Surface shows extensive geological reformation. No artificial structures detected above ground. Vexthala nodded, her tentacles dancing across the control matrix. The Corvani had evolved from oceanic cephalopods, and their technology reflected their fluid, organic approach to engineering. Unlike the rigid metal constructs of younger civilizations, their ships grew rather than being built, their hulls pulsing with living tissue that interfaced seamlessly with synthetic components. "Take us into orbit," she commanded. "Begin deep structure analysis." As the Nebular Dawn settled into a synchronous orbit above what had once been called the Pacific Ocean, something unexpected happened. The ship's living sensors, bred specifically to detect artificial anomalies, began exhibiting unprecedented activity. Bioluminescent warning patterns cascaded across the control surfaces. "Commander," Zefik's voice carried an edge of disbelief. "I'm detecting massive structural anomalies beneath the ocean floor. The formations are geometric, artificial." Before Vexthala could respond, the ocean itself began to change. Vast sections of seafloor started rising, shedding millennia of sediment like a awakening giant. Water cascaded in torrents as structures of impossible size breached the surface. Not the crude metal and concrete the Corvani had expected from humanity's archaeological record, but something far more sophisticated. The rising structures defied conventional physics. They appeared to be constructed from a metamaterial that bent light around itself, creating surfaces that seemed to exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously. As the massive forms continued their ascent, Vexthala realized she was witnessing the emergence of an entire fleet. "Full defensive matrix," she ordered. But her crew was already moving with practiced efficiency. The Nebular Dawn's living hull began secreting protective bioarmor while internal organs reconfigured for combat operations. The human vessels, for that's what they unmistakably were, arranged themselves in a perfect formation around Earth. Each ship stretched for kilometers, their hulls incorporating technology that made even the Corvani's biomechanical marvels seem primitive. Most disturbing of all, these weren't derelict hulks. Energy signatures blazed across their surfaces, and complex field geometries indicated active shield systems. A transmission reached them, not through electromagnetic waves or quantum entanglement, but through a medium the Corvani had only theorized about: direct manipulation of spacetime itself. The message bypassed their communication systems entirely, appearing directly in their consciousness. "Welcome, observers. You arrive as expected." Vexthala's neural interface nearly overloaded from the contact. The voice carried impossible depth, as if spoken by millions of minds in perfect synchronization. What are you?" she managed to transmit back. "We are what humanity became. When we realized extinction was inevitable through biological limitations, we chose transcendence. Our bodies returned to dust, but our consciousness found new vessels. We have been waiting, watching, evolving." The implications staggered Vexthala. Humanity hadn't disappeared, they had transformed themselves into something unrecognizable. While the Corvani had spent centuries developing biomechanical symbiosis, humans had apparently achieved complete digital consciousness transfer, housing their minds in quantum crystalline matrices that could survive geological ages. "Your species shows promise," the collective voice continued, "but you still cling to biological forms. When you are ready to evolve beyond flesh, we will be here." The human fleet began descending back into Earth's oceans, their massive forms disappearing beneath the waves as if they had never existed. Within minutes, Only ripples remained on the surface, and the Corvani sensors detected nothing but ordinary seawater. Commander Vexthala stared at the peaceful blue world below, knowing that beneath its tranquil surface lay watchers whose patience could be measured in geological time. The universe, it seemed, still held surprises for even the oldest civilizations.